Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog. Happy Tuesday, the 25th of August. So today wasn't initially going to be a day that I was going to vlog. I was actually supposed to be filming a sit down video today. But when I tell you guys, I woke up in so much pain today. I'm even surprised that I'm able to hold the camera up right now. You're currently being held with a tripod that I'm leaning on my leg to be able to hold it up so I can talk to you guys. But basically, I woke up early today. My whole little wanting to wake up early routine has been going well. But I chose to go back to sleep because I was just in so much pain. Yesterday I decided that I wanted to go and get a massage. It's been so long since I've gone to have a massage and I've just been feeling super tense and tight and I guess stressed lately. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and get myself a massage. And I was thinking that it was gonna be this, you know, spa-like, relaxing, calming. I honestly felt like I was gonna walk out of there feeling really loose and relaxed and just really good, you know? But it was a whole different story, let me tell you. So basically I went in there and of course the first thing the masseuse asked me is how do I want my pressure? Do I want it light, medium or hard? And I was like, I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I've had a massage, so I don't really know. And bear in mind, I have a lot of knots in my back. I have a really yeah, I've got a really weird thing happening with my shoulder blade where it sits a lot higher than the other one. So I already knew straight away, I have a lot of knots to work out, so she does need to go in with a fair bit of pressure. And at first it was bearable, but it was to the point where my knots, it wasn't something that you could just work out in one session. She was even like, wow, your back's really, really tight. We're gonna have to really dig in there. And I was like, okay, let's do it. But it got to the point where I actually cried. And you guys know that I always talk about how I have a high pain tolerance, but the pain, when she was getting to the trigger points, because she was I don't know if she was using her knuckles or if she was using her elbow, but she would hold it there. Oh my gosh, you guys, I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh my god, just let me get through this. It was bad. So yeah, she gave me a full-on deep tissue massage. I had asked for my neck, shoulders, back and legs, but she was like, you have so many knots in your back that we need to just focus on your back and shoulders. And I was like, okay. And it was the most painful 1 hour that I have experienced for a very long time. I could not believe the amount of tension that I hold in my back. I guess because I haven't been to have a massage for a while, and even though it was really, really painful, I think I'm gonna have to go back again next week once this kind of settles down a little bit to go in with another one. Because yeah, when I tell you I carry a lot of stress and tension in my back, you can really feel it when you touch that area because it's not soft at all. It feels really stiff and hard, and it's just always been like that. I've always had really tense, especially shoulders. I really feel it, and I'm always rolling my neck like this because I just feel there's a lot of stiffness in that area. But yeah, so that was my experience going to get a massage yesterday. It was good. I think I needed it, but when I was going to sleep last night, I had to make sure that I was super warm. I took a really hot shower, I stretched, turned my heater on, I got into my covers. I was toasty like a cinnamon bun. I really wanted to stay warm, and I was still sore. When I woke up this morning, the aches and the pains, oh my gosh, it's when you do a workout and you wake up the next day and it's super, super painful. It's that delayed pain where it doesn't hurt at first, but then you wake up the next day and it's whoa, I worked out hard. That's how I feel right now. It feels like I've done a full-on back workout, but worse. It's pretty bad. I'm surprised that I don't have intense bruises all over, because she was getting in there. She was so I'm laying on the table, right, laying down. She even got onto my back and had me reach back, grab onto her arms, and she pulled me and lifted me up into the air, and it was what the heck is going on? But yeah, it was funny. I'm still not over the fact of how much it hurt. I wasn't expecting it to be like that, but I think I really, really needed it because like I said, I'm just so tight and I have so many knots in there. Yeah, just thought I'd update you guys on that little experience. But as I said, I'm definitely, well, I'm considering going back next week to see if they can do some more work, because yeah, it's been so long since I've done anything like that for myself. But anyways, with that being said, yeah, I woke up super early this morning. 6 a.m. is my general wake up time, and I've been keeping to that bar a couple of days here and there, but for the most part I have been waking up between 6 and 7 a.m. which is pretty good. But this morning I woke up at 6, stayed awake till about 7ish, and then I was like, you know what, I just need to go back to sleep and rest because I could barely move. So I did that, had my heater on, woke up. I feel a little bit more loose, which is good. But right now I already got ready because I was gonna plan, like I was planning to go out this morning because I need to go and get some of those like deep heat patches, because I think I really need to put that onto those tender areas today. But I figured that instead of going out to go buy myself breakfast, I'm just gonna go ahead and cook myself breakfast right now. So I'm gonna bring you guys downstairs and show you guys my kind of go-to breakfast. All right, for breakfast I have so many bananas. I should probably eat those, like start eating those, but today I want to make myself some avocados on toast with some bacon and eggs, because that's what I'm craving for. Yeah, these avocados are like ready to go. When I bought them they weren't that soft, but they're already getting soft. So yeah, I usually like to get these ones from Kohl's. I don't know, I feel like these ones turn out perfect every single time, and they're like the perfect size for avocados on toast, because I do like to have it pretty thick. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make that, and I'll show you guys how it looks when I'm done. Alright you guys, breakfast is served. This is literally my go-to breakfast. I make this almost every single day because it's so tasty and filling, but you don't feel super heavy and full after eating it, which is great as well. So yeah, bacon and eggs on toast with some poached eggs on top, and I also just sprinkle some extra garlic powder and cracked pepper on top. Also, I prefer to use these bread slices because they're not as thick as regular bread. These are called thins or something like that. You can find them from the like bread section at Coles or Woolworths if you're here in Australia. But basically it's like the healthier version of bread, I guess you could say, because there's less of it, but it still is the same, if that makes sense. Also, my favorite part of this is cracking open the egg to see the yolk drip. Like, that's my favorite part. I think this one might be a little bit overcooked. Oh, not bad. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat now. All right, you guys, as you can see, I've already gone ahead and gotten changed for the day. I'm gonna show you guys my outfit in just a sec, but I firstly wanted to talk about these jewelry pieces that I recently picked up. They're so cute. So I got this little gold plated like padlock pendant necklace recently from Leviza, which I've been looking for something like this for quite some time now, and it's the perfect size. Like, it's really cute and dainty and tiny, and I love the chain as well. As I said, it's gold plated, so it won't fade or anything like that, which I like too. I also got this little snake chain, herringbone chain, whatever you guys want to call them, but I think it's like a good combo having those two together. I'm not really like much of a necklace kind of person, but I don't know, lately I've found that I've been getting more into accessorizing, which I've never really been that into. I mean, earrings, yeah, but not necklaces. So yeah, I recently picked these up and I think they are just so cute. Also, for my earrings, I still have my little gold what do you call this, hoop, I don't know, it's in there if you guys can tell. For my tragus, I actually want to get like a really cute teeny like gold butterfly. I've seen them on Pinterest and I think they're so cute, so I'm kind of on the hunt for that at the moment. But I still have the same little silver stud looking thing in there, but I want to change that soon. And then these hoops are actually from Kmart, you guys. They come in a pack of 3, like 3 different sizes. Pretty nice, like sturdy, durable, like gold toned chunky hoops. They're like the perfect size as well, and they're only $4, so I was pretty pleasantly surprised with that. I picked up a pack and now they're like my favorite hoops to wear. So yeah, those are my accessories for the day. And then this is my outfit of the day, just jeans and a top. These are the jeans that I recently showed in my most recent Fashion Nova haul, I believe. They're like the really comfy sweatpant feeling ones. Like they're super baggy and like slouchy. There's like no restriction on them whatsoever, but I love how they fit around my waist and they're high-waisted, super comfortable, really easy to wear. It's like I'm wearing sweats, but they're not sweats, obviously. My shoes, you guys already know. I feel like these shoes go with every outfit. And yes, I haven't laced them up yet because I'm about to drive and I always take my shoes off when I drive anyway. And then this top is actually from Glassons. So cute. I love the pink. You guys know that I don't usually do color, but I don't know, this pink was just so cute. And yeah, I feel like it's a really cute, easy, simple outfit. Anyways, as I said, today I want to go out and go to the chemist specifically to pick up some of those deep heat patches for my back, because I mean, it feels like it's loosened up a little bit, but it still feels quite sore and tender in certain spots. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some anyway, just to prevent it from being sore tomorrow, because I don't want to be sore tomorrow. I need to film videos. And then I think I want to stop by Kmart because I want to go and look at some things in there. I feel like whenever there's a Kmart near, if I'm going out and I know there's a Kmart near, I always end up there anyway. But yeah, that's what my plan is for today. I don't want to stay out for too long. I got to come home and edit my next vlog, which is the one before this one. I feel like I'm ahead in my upload schedule, which is a really good feeling. So I'm not like rushing to edit content and upload it. I have everything like already pre-filmed and pre-scheduled to go up. So I'm ahead, but I want to stay ahead. So yeah, I'm gonna go out now, and yes, I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Hopefully I can vlog. I know you guys like it when I vlog when I go out, so I'm gonna try to do that again today. Alright you guys, I just got to the mall, or like the place where this chemist is. And when I tell you guys, it's very difficult for me to drive. It was even difficult for me to turn the wheel like as I was parking. I stalled. I haven't done that for ages. But when I tell you guys, like every muscle in my back is like feeling it today. I just can't believe that all of that came from a massage. Like it's crazy. But yeah, I definitely need to go and get myself some of those deep heat patches. Hopefully the chemist does have the ones that I'm looking for, but we'll just have to see. So let's go.
We are sip the Henny for the day, baby. Bad man, we no scared, baby. Oops, I done fell for your way, baby. I know, girl, but can I know from the first time I seen your love, you got me, baby. You know, girl, I know that I will fall for you. You got to know that everyone falls. Oops, I done fell so deep, baby. Oops, I want you for me, baby. Oops, I want you for me, baby. Oops, I done fell so deep, cause everyone falls in love sometime. I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime. Little let me love you, love you, love you, love you for a long time, baby. If you let me touch and if you let me love you to the morning, if you let me love you, if you let me touch you, if you let me love you, if you let me love you. We are so dandy for the day, baby. Come my way, baby. Top down on the highway, baby. If you let me love you, shorty, she ain't even got a visa. Out of town one night teaser. Need to tell them other niggas he's off. I'm falling, but everyone falls. Can I know from the first time I see you, love, you got me, baby. Even though, girl, I know that I will fall for you, you got to know that everyone falls. Oops, I done fell too deep, baby. Oops, I think you got me, baby. Oops, I want you for me, baby. I'm falling, but...
Alright, you guys, we made it back to the car. I'll show you guys what I probably got when I get home. But successful trip to the chemist. I found the little deep heat patches. I actually ended up getting the ones that I wanted from like this Asian grocery store. I didn't get to vlog it because they were like really rush. So there was that. But yeah, I did find the patches that I wanted, and then I just bought some Tiger Balm from the chemist because I'm probably gonna put that on when I get home, and then I'll wear the patches when I go to sleep tonight. But I did pick myself up a watermelon frappe. I haven't had one of these for so long and it's so good, you guys. I feel like this is my indication that summer is coming, or that the weather's warming up. Not summer, but it's like, it is getting warmer over here, as you guys can see. I'm just wearing a t-shirt today, no jacket or hoodie or anything like that. But yeah, I definitely feel like the weather is warming up a little bit lately, so I feel like I might want to go out later on this afternoon, like when the sun is setting, perhaps. We'll see how I feel, but right now I'm gonna head home and I'll show you guys what I got when I get there. All right, you guys, as you can see, I am home now. I definitely want to get changed into some like comfy sweats. Even though these jeans are really comfy, I just want to be in like warm clothes right now because it's kind of cold in my house. It's always cold in my bedroom especially, so I'm probably going to do that and then put on some of the Tiger Balm ointment. I'll save the patches for when I go to bed tonight. But before I do that, let me quickly show you guys what I picked up today. So these are the little deep heat patches that I got. As I said, I picked them up from like a little Asian grocery store because I don't know, these are the ones that I've always used like for quite a while now and they work really well, so I got those. And then of course I got some Tiger Balm. I'm pretty sure I used to have some of this stuff, but I couldn't find it in my medicine cabinet, so figured that I'll pick up an extra one and I'll put this on ASAP so that it can, you know, get into my muscles. And then I of course also stocked up on some more of the pimple patches. I don't know if you guys noticed in the clip, but yeah, there are 3 different kinds. So they have the PM, the AM, and then the AM PM combo, but I prefer to just wear them in the evenings. You can totally wear them in the daytime, like even with makeup on top, I've heard, but for me, I just like to wear them at nighttime, and I honestly feel like they do such a good job of making your little pimples go down overnight. So that's what I got from the chemist. And then you guys would have seen I went to Kmart and I bought myself a skipping rope. I've been meaning to get one for a while, but they've always been out of stock. However, with things opening up and people coming out of ISO, I feel like all the sports equipment is finally coming back into stock. So I picked up a jump rope, and then I also got these stretch bands. I kind of just want to try these for when I do more Pilates because that's something I've been really into doing lately. So I feel like these would be good for that, as well as like stretching. So these are pretty inexpensive actually. I think the skipping rope was only $2. And then these stretch bands were only $8. So if you're looking for any exercise gear, definitely go and check out Kmart. And then I also took a little wander down the makeup aisle of Kmart through the e.l.f. section. And I bought this, the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in neutral brown. This was only like $6 or something, but I've heard good things about it. So I wanted to test it out and see how it is. Just something that's like really quick and easy to fill the brows in on those days where you don't want to do too much. You just want to have like some lip balm, a little bit of concealer, some brows, and then you're good to go. That's what I intend to use this for because I don't have the time to fill in my brows perfectly every single day with my other brow products. So just something that I can quickly run through them. Thought I would check this out and see how I like it. And then I actually had these in my car because I went out yesterday after my massage. I took a wander around the mall and I picked up some nail things that I needed. So I got some nail polish remover and then my gel polish that I use for when I do white nails, whether that be on my hands or toes. This is the brand that I use, Opalac gel polishes. This is the Color in French Affair, and it's basically just a pure white nail polish. So yeah, that's everything that I picked up today. I'm gonna go ahead and get crazy now. All right, you guys, it is currently 5 p.m. I was going to go for a walk around like 3:34, but then I had this random burst of inspiration to vacuum my room, and I've been like deep cleaning ever since. So I currently have these washing baskets on my bed. One is full of like random stuff that I need to put away, and then the other one is like clean laundry. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I kind of wish that I did go for a walk because the weather was so beautiful today, but I might just do that tomorrow morning instead. But I did put that Tiger Balm on, and my whole like neck and like upper back area, like my traps and my shoulder blades, feel really like tingly right now. So hopefully tomorrow I will be feeling a lot more better than I do today. But yeah, that's the reason why I have my hair tied up right now. I know you guys rarely see me with my hair tied up because of these little sproutlings that I have here. I just wish I could cut it off, but I know it's gonna come back anyway. Anyways, yeah, I've actually decided that I think I'm just going to go ahead and grow my hair out this time, which I think I've had short hair now for like 2-ish years, which if you guys know me, you know that I had really long hair, like down to my like belly button long hair. I think I had that for like 5 or more years, and then I just randomly decided to snip it off one day when I went to the hairdresser. I was literally like, you know what, instead of a trim, let's just cut it off. And she did, and I haven't looked back ever since. I actually like short hair on me, but I kind of want to see how it looks like if I were to grow it, I don't know, say like to my collarbones or something like that. I was gonna leave it last time, but I don't know, it's this thing. Whenever I see like hair inspo photos and short hair, I'm immediately like, okay, I need a trim. But I think this time I'm gonna stick to my word and just let it grow out and get some like layers to frame my face, just see how that suits me. But yeah, anyways, right now, as I said, it is after 5 p.m. Typically at this time the sun is setting. I feel like the sun is beginning to stay out a little bit later every day since we are slowly transitioning into the warmer weather, even though it's still a little bit chilly here. But yeah, I feel like the sun is just pretty much set right now. So at this time I like to light incense, and you guys already know my little setup over here. I have a bunch of different incense that I picked up. I got these all from the dollar store, to be honest, like, and they're literally like $2 each. So if I ever find a scent that I like, I just pick it up. But this one, surprisingly enough, I know it says money drawing, which is kind of like, but this one smells the best. Out of all of the ones that I have, this one smells the best. And I like the white sage as well. That one's really nice. I just picked this one up yesterday. It's really interesting because they have like different things on them saying like what they kind of help with. So this one says it's a sacred energy device that infuses within you the power to focus and accomplish your goals. The radiations from the yantra incense will enhance your positive spirits and stimulate your confidence level to succeed in all your efforts. I don't know, I just like things like that. So I think we shall go ahead and burn one of these. You guys know all about this little marble plate that I picked up recently. My incense holder, super cute. I feel like there's just something so relaxing about lighting an incense, lighting candles, and just letting it do its thing and relaxing. So yeah, I always like to light an incense like in the morning when I wake up, typically around this time of the day as well, like when my day is ending, and especially even more so now since I've just cleaned. I think what I'm gonna do right now before I get into like folding my laundry and all of that stuff is I'm going to make myself dinner. And it's only 5 p.m. Typically I don't have dinner until like 7-ish, but I don't know, I'm trying to have it earlier and earlier just so that I can start my night routine earlier, which will help me get into bed earlier. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself dinner. I'm just gonna make myself some pasta, nothing crazy. You guys have already seen me make it before, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm pretty sure I've already showed you guys once before how I do my really quick and easy pasta, but basically I'm currently defrosting some meat in the microwave because I forgot to take it out earlier. But pretty much what I add is like onion, some minced garlic. I also like to put carrots as well, just as like an extra vegetable to get in there. And then for sauce, I use this one from Keep It Cleaner. It's basically like a really simple, easy and clean sauce. There's not too much added to it, which is great. There's all the info on the back if you guys are interested. But yeah, I really like this sauce. And then as for pasta, this is the one I use. I've already used half of this because I typically only cook like half at a time for myself. But they have different kinds. I do like the soybean one and the edamame one. There's also a black bean, which I've never tried, but tonight I'm just going to use up whatever's left of this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cook everything now, and I'll show you how it looks when it's done. So now that the sauce is currently simmering, at this point I like to go in and add some spinach. As you guys may know, I do keep my spinach leaves in the freezer. I feel like it's so much better to make them last longer because I already know I'm not going to be using a whole bag of spinach within a week, so keeping them in the freezer is something that I always do. But yeah, I just like to add like a handful. Oh, it's smoking up. I like to add a handful to my sauce just to get, again, vegetables in there, greens in there. And then that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and serve this. Sorry that it's getting so steamy. It's really warm. There we have it, you guys. That's my really quick and easy pasta. I don't know if this looks like appetizing to you, but it's super quick, easy, tastes good. I'd say this probably only takes me like 20 minutes to make everything. That includes like cutting everything up and putting it all together. Yeah, about 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat now. I just went ahead and made myself a hot chocolate. I don't know why, but this past week I've been making one like as my little, I guess, dessert, like something sweet to have after I have dinner. But this one is a little bit better than like a regular hot chocolate, and I'll show you guys why. So basically this is the hot chocolate mix that I use from Avalanche. They're sugar-free drinking chocolate with stevia. So it doesn't actually have like regular sugar in it. It comes with like the all natural sweetener. And as you guys can see, really minimal ingredients, and it tastes really good as well. So yeah, if you guys are here in Australia, I'm pretty sure you can pick this up from like Coles, Woolworths. It's like in the coffee and tea section with all the other drinking chocolates, like all the other hot chocolate mixes, but obviously this is a little bit different. So totally recommend it if you guys like hot chocolate. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys, but these mugs though, I know that they are super popular at the moment, and I picked up a pack recently from Target, but they are so good at keeping your drinks warm for a long amount of time. Like, I genuinely feel like these keep my hot drinks hotter for a longer amount of time than regular mugs do. So yeah, they're actually really pretty and they get the job done. So yeah, so I just finished putting away all that laundry that was on my bed, folded everything, hung it, put it away, and right now it is about 7 p.m. I'm actually gonna go ahead and start editing that video that I said I needed to edit today, but I also know that I have to wash my makeup brushes for tomorrow because I think tomorrow I should be good to do like filming, sit down and film like a makeup tutorial or something. I still have to decide what it is exactly that I'm going to be filming, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and import all the footage and kind of make a little bit of a start on editing my next video. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything I'm going to be doing for most of this evening, so I will check back in with you guys before I go to sleep. Alright you guys, as you can tell, I've kind of migrated to my bed to do this editing, which I should really be sitting at my desk, but I'm kind of winding down for the evening. I feel like I want to even go and take a shower already. It's only 8 p.m. I mean, it's 7:45. That's pretty early for me. But before I end off this vlog, I want to talk about a book that I am currently reading. I feel like all the books that I recommend to you guys are ones that I obviously recommend and think that everybody should read, but this book right here, everybody needs to read this, and I know it's super popular. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. This is actually recommended to me by one of you guys. Shout out to Rachel for bringing this to my attention, because she just finished reading this and then she went on to read The Power of Now, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick this one up so I can give it a go and see what I think. And oh my gosh, I'm not even like, I'm probably about a quarter of the way through it. I'm not even halfway through it yet, but it is honestly amazing. As soon as I started reading it, I even told Alan, like, please read this, and he doesn't generally read because he just doesn't have time. He's working all the time, but he did pick up the Audible version, so I'm hoping that he's going to read it too. But typically whenever I find like good chapters or like good messages, I'll read them to him when we're on the phone together. And this is one of those books that I was like, oh my gosh, like you need to read this, babe, like you have to read it. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's called Atomic Habits, and it's basically talking about how our habits affect our everyday life and how our habits, whether they be the tiniest of changes, can really improve our lives or also make them a little bit more difficult. So yeah, this book is so great. There was this one thing that I first read, like when I picked it up off the shelf and I was kind of going through it, because typically when I find new books that I want to read, I'll open it up to a random page and see how that feels, like how it catches my attention. If it does catch my attention and it makes me want to read more, then I'll buy the book. There was this section, I'll read to you guys the part where I picked it up and I read this bit and I was like, oh, I gotta get this book. So in this section he's talking about like 1% changes and how even the tiniest change of like 1% can really affect our everyday lives if it's continuously repeated time and time again, whether that be a good habit or a bad habit, like a good change or a bad change. Even if it's the tiniest little thing, it can really impact our lives. So it says, but when we repeat 1% errors day after day by replicating poor decisions, duplicating tiny mistakes, and rationalizing little excuses, our small choices compound into toxic results. It's the accumulation of many missteps, a 1% decline here and there, that eventually leads to a problem. The impact created by a change in your habits is similar to the effect of shifting the route of an airplane by just a few degrees. Imagine you are flying from Los Angeles to New York City. If a pilot leaves from LAX, adjust the heading just 3.5 degrees south, you will land in Washington, D.C. instead of New York. Such a small change is barely noticeable at takeoff. The nose of the plane moves just a few feet, but when magnified across the entire United States, you end up hundreds of miles apart. Similarly, a slight change in your daily habits can change your life to a very different destination, which is just, when I read that I was like, whoa, like yeah, of course you think about habits and how, you know, daily habits and routines affect our life, but yeah, you think about the things you do every single day and how they're adding up to the long run. Like for example, I remember this one story that this person told me. It was like, if you don't drink soda, having a one-off can of soda isn't gonna make much of a change to, you know, your appearance or your health overall. But if you take that one can of soda and have one can every single day, then that is going to gradually make a change. And it's the same thing with habits. So that's why lately, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm getting a lot more motivated by creating habits and like routines for myself, because I feel like when I have a routine, when I know what I gotta do, then I operate much better, which is why, yeah, like as part of my nighttime routine, I like to write my to-do list for what I want to do the next day, what I want to accomplish, things that need to be done, because I feel like if I don't do that, then I start my next day being like, okay, what did I want to do today? Like, I feel like going ahead and doing a to-do list prior to allows me to brain dump, like get rid of everything that's in my head and put it onto paper, but it also allows me to set myself up for the next day so that I know what I'm doing. And that's definitely become a part of my routine, and I feel like that little habit that I've created for myself really helps me to operate more functionally throughout my day-to-day life. But yeah, I guess that's all a part of today's little lesson, is that, you know, creating habits for ourselves really does affect the way that we operate day to day, whether that be, you know, habits in terms of eating, in terms of exercising, in terms of productivity. Like, whatever habits you create for yourself really do impact your life. And it's, we don't generally think about the tiny little things that we do, but over time those totally add up. So yeah, if you guys are kind of in that same mindset as I am at the moment, which is where I'm like transitioning to try and figure out like what my routine is, what makes me the most functional and productive, then I would totally recommend picking up this book, because yeah, it's just, honestly, I get excited to read it every night. I try and read at least like a chapter before I go to sleep. So yeah, I feel like this book has really enlightened me. I'm not even finished it yet and I'm already hyping it up, but I mean as in like the idea of creating habits. We don't naturally think of like habits as part of our routine. Does that make sense? Because habits generally become non-thinkable things. Like, it's not something that we think about. We don't have to think about brushing our teeth. We don't have to think about taking a shower. Like, that's just stuff that we do because we do it. It's not something that we have to motivate ourselves to do. It's just something that we do. So yeah, this book has really taught me so far from what I've read that making those changes to create even the slightest little habit in your day can really help you to achieve what you want to achieve, which is, I guess, yeah, something that I have been really gravitating towards lately. I'm gonna leave it at that. I honestly feel like I could talk about this topic for ages, but I won't bore you anymore. I'll leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I feel like today I didn't really vlog that much, but we'll see how this footage goes. I know you guys don't mind when I have long vlogs, so regardless, I hope you enjoy. And as always, if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're still here at the end watching, hit the subscribe button so you can stay tuned for more. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video.